Hi, my name is Kim Brown. I'm the director of the Christian Renewal Center, and today we had our chapel dedication. We were really blessed to have this project completed in the past 15 months. We completed our Marion Hall renovation on March 25th, 2022, and on that same night we announced that we were going to be doing the chapel renovation. The chapel renovation had some major critical issues that were needing addressed, such as a new HVAC system, a new roof, as well as we knew we had some challenges with our foundation. We also wanted to increase the seating capacity so that we could accommodate more souls here on retreat, as well as we wanted to make it wheelchair accessible and then to teach our faith through what we call theology in stone, so that the building design leads people to understand our faith. And so this was our plan to kick off the chapel renovation, and we kind of broke it up in various phases. And praise be to God, in 15 months, people responded so generously, and we were able to get the whole renovation completed for about $215,000. So new roof, new HVAC. When we did the foundation, it was 42 piers that we had to get installed. We have pews that you see behind me. So many things that were done, and we were really truly blessed with the talent of our staff as well as our volunteers to make this renovation possible. When I came to the CRC in 2018, I was told one of the things that we needed was a bigger chapel. At that time, our chapel was seating about 80 people, and we would add extra chairs whenever we would have groups getting up to about 120, 150 people. But because we're the largest capacity retreat center in the Archdiocese, we needed a chapel that could accommodate more people. We can accommodate 180 people in our rooms and 112 people currently in our lodges. And so with that, we started looking at our current chapel and how could we make changes. So we made the chancel area, which is known as the altar area, a little bit smaller, and that allowed us to expand the seating capacity as well as to add a 5th wheelchair accessible confessional. And so we were able to do all this for about 8% of the cost of building a new chapel, and that's really the story of the Christian Renewal Center. As we're renewing the physical spaces here at the Retreat Center, we're constantly looking for ways to do it in a very affordable fashion, to be a good steward of the money donated. Our goal is to be fully renovated by 2026, which is our 60th anniversary. And so each year we tackle about 8 different renovation projects. We've been renovating our rooms. We've made 4 already wheelchair accessible. We renovated Marion Hall already. We now have completed our chapel, praise be to God. We've expanded, and to make a missionary apartment, we've expanded our linens where we do our laundry at, because from when the Oblates were originally here and they built a laundry for 60, we've grown to needing a larger laundry facility. So each year we keep doing renovations, and we kind of break it off in bite-sized phases. This started with our roof campaign back in 2018. Where we asked people to help fund a bundle of shingles, and then we were able to get the roofs done. Some of them were still the original roofs. And so each project we come to, we look at kind of 3 criteria. What is absolutely necessary? Is the roof leaking? Does it need a new HVAC? Is there a bad smell in the room because the exterior siding or sheetrock or insulation needs replaced? So we tackle that first, those critical needs. Second thing we do is how can we be a good steward? So most of these projects are done in-house by staff and volunteers, because the reality is when we've had general contractors give us pricing, we can do it for 10% or less of what a general contractor usually wants to charge, which allows those donor dollars to stretch further. The CRC is owned by the Archdiocese of Galveston-Houston, but is totally run by the laity through the nonprofit CRC Retreat Partners, Inc. And so what that means is every dollar donated here stays at the retreat center, but we also don't get DSF or Ignite funds. So because of that, we try to be as frugal as we can with the donations that are given to us. And so we do those renovations for that. The last thing we do is we try to teach the faith in each renovation we do. Whether it's a room renovation where we name it a saint, and when we name that room a saint, not only is the name on the exterior, but we put an image of the saint inside, letting people know about that saint. Or it's the stained glass windows that we put. We very intentionally select stained glass windows. So here in the chapel, the high windows are the saints of the apostles of the gospel writers, as well as Peter and Paul. That represents the liturgy of the word. And the lower windows represent the liturgy of the Eucharist from the Old Testament to the New Testament. And so we're constantly trying to teach our faith. So we just renovated our bell tower, and with the bell tower, we have the crucifixion, Pentecost, St. Stephen's martyrdom, and the baptism of the Ethiopian. The CRC's mission is to draw people into a relationship with Jesus Christ and His church through retreat ministry, and we are so grateful for all those that support us in that process of doing that through their prayers, their volunteering, their time, their talent, and their treasure. God bless.